From Lakeview School, part of the Ocean View School District, this is Coast Soccer League action, featuring in the under-9 category. Out of the Bronze Gamma, it's Nhb Black and Isc Strikers. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg G.K. Porter for LangevinProductions.com with George on the camera, and we're always proud to have him on the camera. Let's go ahead and get the lineups for both squads. First for Nhb Black, as we're underway, they are going from right to left on your screen, and the Strikers are going from left to right. CC Odu will be the keeper for Nhb Black. Number 2 will be Megan Larson. She'll play at a center mid position. At a sweeper position will be number 3, Abby McCallum. Number 4 at a central striker position is Devin Greer. Number 7 at midfield is Jillian Rule. Number 8 at midfield is Taylor Camps. Number 9 at a defender position is Delaney Trounce. Number 10 at, she'll be out there in mid is Camille Heidenbaugh. At outside back, number 12 is Alexis Bolak. Number 13 at outside striker will be Katie Freeman. And let's get the lineup for the Strikers. Again, they are their keeper will be Ashley Reimer, and she'll be number 6 if she goes out on the pitch. Number 2 is Mia Turchi. Number 3 is Sarah Sussman. Number 4 is Avery Marsh. Number 5 is Hope Woodward. Number 7 is Alex Crampton. Number 8 is Desiree Mendoza. Number 9 is Tony Hammerk. Number 10 is Lauren Ocampo. Number 11 is Leilani Alvarado. 14 is Hannah Cooper. And 15 is Isabella Luna. The head coach will be Sabrina Strachey, and the team manager is Christy Turchi. The head coaching contingent and team manager for the Nhb Black is Cameron Bolak, and the team manager is Todd Heidelbach. This ball is going to be thrown in by the Nhb Black in that attacking third. Touch there by the Strikers. And try to push that ball between there. The 2 players there was Camps, and it comes back out in the outskirts of the 18-yard box. And now going up the field now is Mendoza.
Come on, Taylor.
Strikers with Hammerk. Hammerk pushes that ball across midfield, and it'll be a throw-in. 0-0 your score, just the opening minutes of this match at Hope View School here in Huntington Beach. Coast Soccer League action. There's a touch at midfield of this 8v8 match toward the 18-yard box. The Strikers, a big chance, and it goes awry of the net, but a nice run that time by Hannah Cooper. So Cooper, a nice run, being able to split the defenders and be able to get a shot, and it just goes awry of the near post. A goal kick upcoming for Nhb Black. Young ladies in all black versus the young ladies in all white today with the black numbers. And Nhb Black in the white numbers. Mendoza on it. Her pass is intercepted. Nicely done that time by Delaney Trounce. Playing well into space. Hammer throws it in. And it's knocked out of play again, protecting into space. Nhb Black. Going to be a throw-in. Strikers in the attacking third here. They get it in to Cooper. Cooper now, she of the reddish color cleats, gets it to her teammate there to Turchi, but she couldn't do anything with it. It came back out away from the 18-yard box, and Hammerk was able to run onto it, and now she runs onto it again. As dispossessed that time was Heidelbach, and staying on this soccer ball is Cooper, but then she loses it. But pinching in there is Mendoza, and Mendoza's pass is taken away and going up the field, and it is knocked out of play. But Nhb Black will throw it in this Bronze Gamma match. Hope you got your soft drink and you're enjoying this match. Should be a good one. The throw in off the foot of Larson, and Hammer on the intercept. And now getting it is Cooper. Cooper pushes it out wide, gets a return pass. Here's Cooper now. She's going to go diagonal, and that was to her teammate Turchi, but her pass was intercepted. And now here's Turchi at touch.
Don't let her turn.
Hammer.
Camille, look at your girl out here wide. Get it, turn it.
And now into space, Nhb Black. Katie Freeman. And in the central 50-50 ball, it goes all the way back to the defensive third now. And on it with a pass into the box, Mendoza, and a keeper running after it, and it's knocked out of play at the last moment.
Hey,
Hannah Cooper coming over.
14, okay?
For the Strikers, and it's going to be a corner kick.
Hands off your hips, find a girl. You're number 9. Delaney, number 2.
Corner kick for the Strikers. A nil-nil match.
Megan, you're cool. Get ready, C.
Left-footed into the 6. NHB pushing it out of their 6-yard box to try to get it going upfield on a counterattack.
Watch the wide, girl. Go, Katie.
Pushed in towards the,
Camille,
and on the near side coming on to it is Turchi.
far from her. She gets to turn around.
And she was out of play with a soccer ball. It's going to be a throw-in.
You're throwing, Camille, way up here. It's way up here where it came out of bounds. Go, Katie. Go. Go, Katie.
Heidelbach
Katie, don't just swing.
throwing it in, and she was looking for her teammate Freeman, but she didn't get it.
Go, Cece.
And now on it is Cooper, and she just missed the far post that time, and it goes past the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick. Well, the Strikers have been spending time at the defensive half of NHB Black in this 8-under-8 match.
It's not my, don't get upset with me. When you go out there, be ready.
It's decided to heat up this weekend,
Camille,
as the summer was very cool by most standards. Down where we live in San Diego, it was one of the coolest summers on record.
keep going, Camille, keep going. Up the field hard. Up the field.
But if you've lived in Southern California long enough, you know that summer doesn't really start till about August.
Camille, there she goes.
And it goes till October,
Delaney,
sometimes into November.
number 14 now. Be ready for it.
And on that soccer ball now is Desiree Mendoza. Mendoza in this 8v8 match. Mendoza in the 18-yard box, and nicely done that time by McCallum. Abby getting to the soccer ball first and pushing it out of there. Got teammates that are trying to push that ball upfield with Delaney Trounce, and that ball is intercepted now and goes on over to Mendoza, and there's a substitution, and now an offsides call. So NHB with a substitution here. And ISC.
Number 11, White is in.
Remember, if we miss any of the substitutions, we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Coming in for the NHB Black is number 12, and that's Alexis Bolak.
Number 11, White.
And also Leilani Alvarado for the Strikers.
Go, Devin and Lex. Go, Lexi. Keep going. Keep going. Stay wide. Now cross. There you go.
Bolak into the 18-yard box, and going down to make the save is the keeper, Reimeyer.
Go.
Ashley
Look at Lexi.
into the center circle now. A strike that time by Larson. In the central, and Reimeyer comes out again.
Don't turn towards their player. Delaney, when you get the ball and you're coming this way with no one on you,
Going to be a free kick now for NHB Black
make sure you're not
in his girls under 9 match.
shot. Get ready to run hard, Kevin.
Greg G.K. Porter for LandjaminProductions.com. Check us out on YouTube. Many single-player videos of looking for college potentiality, as well as teams that have played in different tournaments. So check us out. Just type in Landjamin Productions and in the search of the YouTube, or go to the website. Check us out. And right at the keeper, Ashley let that one go past the goal line, so it's going to be a corner kick. And Greyer is going to take the corner kick for Nhb Black in his 0-0 match. Warming up here in Huntington Beach. Early morning Coast Soccer League activity. Nhb Black coming into this match undefeated. And a keeper, Ashley Bigton, a save. Was struck pretty good that time. Keeper went down, making the save. McCallum was trying to get it up forward, but it got intercepted. And in the deep back, they have to retreat back, but on it now is Cooper. Cooper takes a shot and a goal. Hannah Cooper, the goal. And it is 1-0.
You got to go in hard, girls. All right, and knock the ball when number
Cooper
Abby.
coming in from this near side and just blasted it at CC Odu.
Camille, where should you go on this?
And really, CC didn't have much of a chance that time. Just tried to knock it down, but it still found its way in the back of the net.
Camille, this way. This way, Camille. This way, Camille. This way, Camille.
And the restart after the goal into the 18-yard box. And now Nhb Black with an opportunity. It is rolling to the far post, but Ashley gets a hold of that soccer ball. It was nicely done by Devin Greyer. Delaney Trounce with it. Trounce now circling, getting around a defender, trying to get it into the 18-yard box. It's going to be a throw-in as she ran out of real estate on the far side touchline. Lauren Ocampo throws it in. Lauren looking for Tony Hallmark. Service into that 18-yard box, intercepted now up the central. And now running onto it is Cooper again. Cooper showing her speed, and she loses her footing. And that ball harmlessly rolls into the 18-yard box for a huddle ball. Camille getting it to her teammates. Now here's Trounce trying to get it to one of the strikers up forward. In his space, Nhb running onto it with Lexi Bolek. Into the 18-yard box on the wide side of that box, but they intercepted Nhb Black, and it goes past the goal line. It'll be a goal kick. Getting very close to halftime here in this Coast Soccer League match. 2010. Hope you're enjoying all the action.
Look at the ball, Alexis. You're not looking.
You got your cerveza, your soda, soft drink, whatever it is.
There you go, Alexis.
And that ball going out wide, and it's going to be a substitution now. Substitutions, maybe. Like the Strikers, or NHB is going to get a fresh player in. And Jillian Rule is coming into the contest.
Here you go, Jillian. There you go, Jill.
And Jillian Rule trying to sweep that one by. The last defender couldn't do it. However, they do get a strike, and it goes right at Ashley, the keeper. And her pass is intercepted by Megan Larson. And she just drives it right back at her. And the keeper able to make the save, and a lot of these girls 8 years of age. On this 8v8 match, Coast Soccer League, U9. And strong of foot that time was Abby McCallum. And pushing it on a long ball, an early ball to Greer, and she scores! Go, 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 go! Devin Greer scores a goal, and it is all tied up at 1.
Abby, very good job.
Nice run down the left flank, and Greer the finish.
Camille.
And we're even at 1 here at this Coast Soccer League match. Substitutions for the Isc Strikers. Visitors from nearby. A little ways down. Off the 405 and a 5. We mentioned them as they touch that soccer ball. One of them happens to be Desiree Mendoza.
Abby, don't dribble too much back there, honey. Get it, Lex. Again, Lex.
So Cooper scored a goal for the Isc Strikers, Hannah Cooper, and Devin Greer scoring a goal for Nhb Black.
Sub-ref.
Playing in their home match of the Coast Soccer League. Center ref looking at his watch, and a substitution coming in for Nhb Black. As we heat up this morning here in late September 2010. Coming in, Taylor Camps, number 8. NHB. 50-50 ball. Winds up on the foot of Trounce. Trounce getting it up to Devin Greer. Greer beating a defender. Greer in the box. Greer, trying to get it to Jillian Rule. And Rule still has it in the field of play. Up to the top now to Larson. Trying to beat the keeper on the far post there, but Ashley able to jump up and make the save. Megan, and looks like there's going to be a handball against the defensive side. I should say against the offensive side, otherwise it would have been a penalty kick. And the offensive side in that case being Nhb Black. Isc Strikers with a free kick right there in their 18-yard box.
Good try, Delaney. Get back hard now.
Want to work it down the left flank. Goes out of play. Strikers going to throw it in. Intercepted. To the outside, now chasing it down is Avery Marsh.
Wake up.
And Marsh will throw it in.
You need to react. Anticipate. Go, girls, in there.
Looking for Hamork. And it was intercepted and sent back into the 18-yard box by Nhb Black. In there deep back, Avery Marsh. And it goes out of play, knocked off of the leg of a Nhb Black player. It's going to be a throw-in for the all-white.
Get the ball, Alexis, here.
All knotted up at 1 with Nhb Black here in their home field.
Get ready, Jillian. Stay wide, Jill.
Into the 18-yard box.
Good. Here we go, Jill.
One sent into the box again. Done nicely that time by Bolak. And then to the outside, it'll be a throw-in for the Strikers.
Go faster, please run.
The Strikers will throw it in.
Go.
Trying to see if they can get out of their own defensive half. But Nhb Black being very stingy and not allowing them to do that. Keeping it in their own defensive half in this 8v8 match. Remember, if we mention the 18-yard box and 6-yard box, it's only figuratively. It's all based on the World Cup size of the field, or the professional size of the field. FIFA rules, 18-yard and 6-yard. But you gotta have it that way because certain things happen in those marked off areas that change the nature of the game. So even if you reduce it to a smaller size, it's still necessary to do. And substitution. Katie Freeman is coming in now. The Black. The throw into the 18-yard box now, and Ashley going down and making a save, the keeper. Now to Desiree, trying to make a move, but cannot, being stingy in the space. Here's Freeman. And it's going to be a foul. And one of the young ladies got hit in the leg on that collision for ISC. And Isabella Luna, they like to call him Bella. Given name Isabella. And she's walking off slowly. And hopefully she'll be okay, able to return maybe a little bit later. As the first half is winding to a close here. And Devin Greer, a little bit too hasty to take that strike. And the keeper and the center ref is going to probably have her redo it. In this 1-1 match, on what is going to be a very warm day here at Huntington Beach in September. But nothing unusual, though. A little bit warmer than normal, but again, Southern California still, even though the calendar says fall, it can still be summer-like in the fall. Nhb Black from the far side on a corner kick. They do a short kick and a save by Ashley again, the keeper, and she's made a lot of those here in the first half. Done quite a fine job. She's in the red and the black number, the white shorts for the Isc Strikers. She may not play keeper in the second half, and if that indeed happens, we will find out who is the keeper in the second half for the Isc Strikers. Irvine Soccer Club, Strikers, NHB, North Huntington Beach. Got a substitution, and coming in is Heidelbaugh. Camille running over there to it. That soccer ball, the one with the geometric designs, the one of the most famous sport in the world. Football in most countries, soccer in this one, because we got another sport called football. As it goes past that goal line, and it'll be a goal kick for ISC. The Strikers in this girls under-9 match. Sands of the hourglass almost complete here in the first half. A couple more pieces of sand left, so to speak. And in the 18-yard box, but oh, man, a goal! Jillian Rule scores a goal and gets it in there right before halftime to give the North Huntington Beach Black team the lead 2-1.
Okay, you better blow it right away then.
And that's the end, and you see that happen every once in a while where a team scores right at the end of the first half. Stick with us, you'll see what is going on at halftime, the intermission between the players and the coaches, and then we'll be right back with the second half of this Coast Soccer League match.
And let's think of our first goal. Abby one-on-one, although in the back, that makes me scary. It's number 14. She got by the girl. She played it to Devin. Devin one-on-one with the keeper and finished. You will feel a lot better after the game if you win and you're hot. If you don't win and you're hot, then it's not as much fun, okay? And tell you what, I will talk to your dad, and I'll ask your dad after the game if you could take a shower to cool down. I know you do, honey, but right now I need Abby on that number 14, okay? And I need you in the goal. That's what we need for our team to be the strongest right now. Okay, well, maybe today, I don't know. So girls, we gotta go out. Now it's our kickoff. I'll fetch it to you, and I want you to kick it to that flag. I want you to try to hit the flag. Because Devin's gonna be running, Alexis will be running.
Wait, why do we have to kick it?
Look at when they scored, what happened on our kickoff? We got all the way inside the penalty.
It tasted like cinnamon. I had
Delaney, that's Delaney.
Second 25-minute half, and it is 2-1. NHB Black, they will be going from left to right on your video screen, and right to left will be the Isc Strikers. Both teams are going to keep their same goalkeepers, and so we will see how the second half plays. Soccer is a tale of two halves sometimes, so hopefully you can sit back, grab your soft drink, and enjoy the second half of this match. Coast Soccer League, girls under 9, 8v8. And we're underway for the second half. For all you sailors out there, past and present, on the near side, Mendoza striking that soccer ball, and it will be a throw-in. NHB will throw it in. Head coach Cameron Bullock making sure that soccer ball was good. And throw in for young Mendoza. And the handball as she tried to that ball slipped out of her hand, so it was illegal. And a free kick and a shot and nearly in the back of the net. But Reimer is able to make the save. Ashley saved it from being a 3-1 match.
Where are we, Katie? Come on, go, Kate.
Hammerk, nearly a handball in the 18-yard box. And Hope Woodward.
Devin, Katie.
And it goes past the goal line.
Ref, even their players stopped and knew. Go, Katie, now! Now! It's a shot, Dev! It's a shot, Dev!
Off the corner in the 18-yard box, right at Reimer, and it just missed the far post.
Good job, Alexis. As soon as she kicks it, you got to run right at the goal, okay? Devin, good try. Face the ball.
Goals in the first half. Jillian Rule scored one for NHB Black, and Devin Greer scored the other goal for the Strikers. It was Hannah Cooper scoring the goal. It's going to be a throw-in for NHB. They wearing those black jerseys.
Over Lexi's head. Get on the field now. Get on the
Representing NHB Black.
field. Back up, Delaney.
Part of the soccer club. North Huntington Beach Football Club.
Back up, Delaney. Abby, back up.
Mendoza
Go down the middle, Camille.
had
Cece, stay by your goal.
manning it up to Cooper. Cooper scored the goal on the near side. McCallum, the sweeper, doing a fine job. But now she has to protect into space and does that nicely that time. Pushing it past the goal line. It'll be a corner kick, though, for the Strikers. Greg G.K. Porter for LandrymanProductions.com. Happy to be with you with George on the camera. Always honored to have George on the camera. Mendoza toward the 6-yard box, and that is struck and knocked out of play by the Strikers. So now another opportunity, the corner kick. Mendoza again in the 6-yard box. Swept out of there, and another try by Turchi, and it is picked up in the deep back by NHB. As they pull it up, push it up out of their own deep third. The counterattack toward the 18-yard box.
Cross. Lexi, stay wide. Lexi, stay wide.
The strike
Lexi, get
in that 18-yard box now, and retreating back is Hammer,
Don't go past your
and
post.
she pushes it
You're gonna get
past
the ball.
the near side touch line on the far side of the field.
No. Okay, good. Look at now you got space to run into and get your
NHB is going to throw it in.
I can't hear you. Cece, do you have your other jersey?
Change jerseys.
And now the center ref wanting the NHB keeper to change her jersey.
Where is it, Cece? Not over your head? Okay. Okay, sir.
There you go, Greg.
And CC Odu
Number 14, get back
goes
on her.
back. She's wearing that long sleeve jersey now, and that
You get it.
over her other jersey, as you can see, is going to make it kind of hot. But she hopes her play will continue
Front of the kick, yeah.
to be hot,
Back up.
as well as her team to win this soccer match.
In front of the kick, D.
Strikers
Abby, go towards that number 14 more. Megan,
out of their own 18-yard box.
to 14.
Stay on the box,
Get ready, Meg. If you get it, go. Go, Debbie. Come on, Kay.
Pushing it upfield to Alvarado,
Let Camille take it, Megan. You can
and they are not able to do anything with it, and so now it's going to be a throw-in.
Ready.
NHB,
14, get back. You stay with her, Delaney.
Freeman,
Stay with number 14, Delaney.
in the central there, Greer.
I don't want her getting away from you, Delaney. Get back, Camille. Knock it out. Knock it out. Well done.
That ball is pushed out of play.
Delaney, red shoes. Stay on her. Number 14, Delaney. Go, Lexi. Go, Lexi. Hard, Lexi. Hard, Lexi. Go, Lexi, go.
Right there.
Did you wide? Come wide. Big hit.
NHB in their own defensive third, protecting, and they push it out of play.
I think number 12.
Thanks.
Must be the heat.
Down the line, Deb. Down the line.
Thrown in.
Go, Deb. Go, Lexi.
50-50.
Big kick, Lexi. Big kick.
Move apart.
You're on, Katie. Devin, pressure. Lexi, wide.
Bolak
Katie, get
on the near side with Greer into the 18-yard box. Luna was trying to get it out of there. Here's Mendoza in the 18-yard box. Going after it is Alvarado. She misses it, and trying to strike it was Greer, and it was knocked out. Protecting in their space was Hope Woodward, and they say it was knocked out by Devin.
You're backing her up at all times.
So here's Woodward. Woodward gets it to Mendoza, but she misses the soccer ball, and it winds up on the foot of Cooper. Cooper off the 50-50 ball, and there's going to be a free kick.
Okay, back up, girl. Back up.
Get back. Go.
Mendoza.
Delaney, where's number 14? Go get it.
Setting it up now for
Back up more.
Tony Hammerk.
Back up more, Abby. Delaney,
Hammerk striking it
out of here. Get it out. Stop.
toward the 18-yard box. Retreating back quickly is McCallum, the sweeper. Abby gets it up on the near side over to Bolek. Lexi Bolek.
Delaney, stay with her.
Hammerk. Tony throwing it in.
Back up, Delaney.
Goes off of
Stay with number 14.
Lexi, out of play. They're going to be a throw-in now. Turchi throwing it in.
Go with it then. Go with it.
Comes back to Mia. Mia on the near side. And it's going to be a throw-in by NHB as Mia Turchi couldn't keep it in. She tried, though. On the near side, young ladies of the NHB Black going to throw it in out of their own defensive half.
Lexi, turn and kick. Devin, go.
Lexi Bolek
In kick.
in the central, Alvarado. And now this one is sent to the 18-yard box, but an offside.
Alexis, turn and kick has to be faster, okay?
Going to be a free kick now
Good play.
out of their own defensive third.
Get on her. You're like glue. You're like glue on her. The rest
Free kick for the Isc Strikers.
of the wide, girl. Get ready to go, Lex. Go, Lex, go.
Down in this match 2-1. It goes out of play. They couldn't connect on the other side, so they're going to give way to NHB Black to throw it in out of their own half.
Deb, don't be offside, Deb.
The throw in, and
Alexis, where are you supposed to stand on throwing?
Lexi Bolek couldn't keep it in.
Jill.
So
Here, remember we did it from back there? Okay, so that's what you got to do. Remember what we did?
substitution for NHB.
Delaney, where's number 14? Go get her. Forward, give me another goal.
And coming in is Jillian Rule.
Now go into it.
The throw in,
That's good.
and it goes out of play.
Back up, Lex. And then you can go
Mendoza there on that 50-50 and kind of got a little bit of that shoulder action, finding out how tough it can be.
Devin. Devin. Go, Delaney. Go, get back, Delaney.
They ever say this is not a physical sport, you know it from the time you play it at a good competitive level. And Hannah Cooper driving that ball toward the near, to get it inside that near post, but could not. So it's being set up for a 6-yard kick, otherwise known as a goal kick, from the 6-yard box. NHB Black going to push it up. Mendoza off the intercept.
Get it up. You can't. Delaney, that's number 14.
And now Hannah Cooper.
Megan, what's number 14?
Alvarado will throw it in, Leilani. And Lonnie trying to get it to her teammate there, and touching it there for a moment was Cooper, and it went out of play. past the goal line, but lastly knocked out by NHB past that goal line. It'll be a corner kick from the far side touchline in this 2-1 match. This fresh player coming in now is going to be Taylor Camps for NHB. Playing in their home field in his Coast Soccer League match into the 18-yard box. Not able to get onto the soccer ball was the Strikers, and so they give up an opportunity on a counterattack right back at him. Still on it with McCallum, and she just missed getting it inside the near post. Abby McCallum showing her speed on a long run from the back.
Where you going, Dad?
Come on, girls, let's go.
She just ran onto that soccer ball and just said, I'm going to take it right at you. See if you can stop me. And they couldn't. And she nearly beat him on a goal. And the Strikers now, as Mia Turchi comes out of the plate on the pitch. And they got another player out there for the Strikers, and we will mention her as they touch that soccer ball in the box, and it's saved by Reimer. I believe it was number 4, Avery Marsh, into the contest.
Better, unlucky Taylor. Come on, Lex. Come on, Lex. Come on, Lex. Delaney. Get back hard.
Come on, Lane, go.
Get back, Delaney.
Cooper. Hannah, who scored the only goal for the Strikers in this match. Lexi Bolek. On the near side, Tony Hammerk sending that ball right at me, or at least at my microphone. In this 2-1 match, Coast Soccer League, NHB Black, young ladies trying to win their, I believe, 5th game in a row. Or check that, their 4th game in a row. They are 3, that's right, they're 3-0, trying to go 4-0 in a season. And those are the types of things that set you up for a potentiality of getting into the playoff competition.
Lexi, trap it. Just keep trapping it, okay? Don't run around the ball. Back up. She's going to throw it over your head. Back up. Back up.
For a potentiality of winning the Coast Soccer League for 2010 on the near side.
Way back here, girls. Way back
That soccer ball goes out of play.
Delaney, get back. Delaney, get back. Number 14.
Right, go get the ball. Come here. Back up. Back, back, back. Number 9. Back.
Delaney, 14.
Tony Hammerk is going to throw it in.
Go, Alexis. Go, Alexis.
Nice throw in.
That's ours, Delaney.
It's one of the things that you watch for the players at a young age, if they're learning how to throw it in correctly.
Lex, you're still not on the field right. Go, Lex, hard.
Keep going.
Megan, are we there? Delaney, that's your girl. Go back towards the goal.
Cooper running after it is Larson, and it goes out of play. Anna Cooper throws it in from the far side, gets the return pass, and Cooper strikes it again, and the center ref says play on, and now here's number 8, Mendoza, and they get it over towards Cooper, nearly a handball, and it is a handball. As the center ref sees that one, and it's going to be a free kick for NHB. As that ball caromed back off of one of the players there in the central, as she was trying to get to that soccer ball and potentiality of shooting it towards Odu. Cece over in that bright orange as a keeper, and NHB has some fresh players coming out of the match, or coming into the match, and it's going to be Heidelbaugh, Camille, Luna retreating back, but his speed of Greer, Greer takes a shot and just couldn't quite get it on the other side to roll. And Jillian, a nice run into the 6-yard box and nearly got to the soccer ball. If she touches it, it's probably going to be in the back of the net. But a nice run by Devin Greer on the right flank. Hammerk.
Come on, girls.
Stay
Come
with
on.
her, Meg.
And now here's Cooper. Cooper in the central.
Good job.
And a foul. So it's going to be a free kick for the Strikers. And
Megan, come to 14. I don't care about that.
Hammerk is going to take the free kick.
It's fine, Megan. You're there.
She of the yellow cleats.
Camille, look right behind you here. See the white shirt?
In this 8v8 match of Coast Soccer League.
Right?
Deflection toward the central. As
Kid, go, Alexis. Go, Alexis. Pressure. Go, get her.
Mendoza. Cooper.
Oh, all of you.
Back to Mendoza. And run on two. On the wide. Again by that sweeper, Abby McCallum. And Abby doing a fine job sweeping for the NHB Black. Going to be a throw-in from the near side touchline.
Come on, Devin. Let's get another one.
Time running out for the Isc Strikers. They are behind 2-1 in this match. The onus has to be on them to try to keep the ball in the field of play and try to make things happen. As the young ladies of
How you're supposed to be.
NHB undefeated this season, trying to keep that going here.
Now get back
Go,
on
Dan.
14. Now get back on 14. Meg, you're like a defender now, okay?
Towards the 18-yard box, it goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in.
Lexi, where should you
Isabella Luna was hit by the ball that time, but she looks like she's going to try to shake it off.
Dad?
Stay into play. It goes out of play on the near side, knocked out by Hammerk. Megan Larson
Go get Wyatt.
again with a throw-in. Hits Hammerk,
Get over there, Jill.
and on the near side it goes out again.
You got Camille.
And all this time that happens, if you're the Strikers,
Stay over there, Jill.
the young ladies is working against you, even if they don't score. And a shot was taken anyway by Camille Heidelbaugh. Why not try to add on to the lead? You lead 2-1,
Camille, that's
and
I don't know what he's doing. Good job.
not going to stop playing.
Megan, back up.
And if you're the young ladies in all white, you've got to continue to try to put pressure on
Hey, Red, both.
NHB Black in a central. 8v8, a lot of times they'll clump up, and it's understandable. That's why it's still 8v8. It changes when they go 11 players. But you got to be able to play your respective position there a lot more when you go 11 players. Leaving now is Hope Woodward, and another player, also Ocampo, is leaving, and two fresh players coming on. For the Strikers,
Nice throw.
Mia Turchi's back into the contest.
Go, good. It's all you.
And also Leilani Alvarado is back into the contest.
Stay with her, Meg. Taylor,
As Reimer sending it upfield. Turchi onto it now. And it is knocked out of play. I believe that was Camps knocking it out. Mia Turchi throwing it in and toward the box, but getting over to it is Abby McCallum. McCallum pushing it upfield. Camps
get back more and help. Look at yellow shoes.
going to be a throw-in now. Leilani Alvarado from the far side touchline throws it in to Hammerk, but her pass was blocked. Out to the wide now to Turchi, and it's an offsides call. Going to be a free kick now for NHB. Not in a hurry. They lead by 1. 2-1. Neither team has scored here in the second half. Down to Central now. Off the deflection, NHB in their own half.
Get on your half.
Luna now getting it over to Mendoza and to Cooper. And it's still in the box, and it's going to go past the goal line, and it'll be a corner kick. So they protect nicely. They stand tall in that 18-yard box, not allowing Luna or Cooper, or Mendoza or Cooper to go down at Central any further. And they say it was off of, center ref says it was off of the Isc Strikers. So it is going to be, he gave the one signal, then changed it. So back up the field, NHB. Now has to retreat back again as Cooper trying to get it over to Mendoza. Goal! Mendoza scoring the goal, and it is 2-2.
Taylor, come on. Camille, go to defender.
Replay.
Megan, move up to center mid. Number 10, the ref just didn't see the push. I don't know what he did. I never said
Skip it
stupid.
again.
I never said
If I hear
stupid.
that again.
I never said it.
I said, no, so I either send you up or say,
I never said it.
if I hear it again.
Ref, I never said anything. I can't control the people.
I'm not playing on you. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Let's go. Get it right here, Flock. Let's get it right here. Come on. Right here.
2-2, the score now.
Big one.
Let's go. Right here. Here it is.
Go.
Okay.
Toward the 18-yard box, retreating back is Luna.
Look at her.
And will this one end up being tied, or will one team get the go-ahead goal and potentially winning goal? Mendoza on the near side. Mendoza turning. Mendoza still on a soccer ball. A save, and they just missed the opportunity by Cooper, and they almost had the lead. And all of a sudden, the offensive attack by the Strikers is starting to cause problems for the Nhb Black young ladies back there in their defensive half. And coming in now, Taylor Camps, understanding that this is a warm morning and both teams might begin to feel a little bit of the heat, and it goes past the goal line as Cooper taking a shot. She's already scored one goal, and she's trying to score the winning one that time. Center ref looking at his watch. Not much time left for either team to try to get the winning goal. NHB has not lost. They've not tied either to start off the Coast Soccer League season. But will that tie be put on the books?
Work for it, girls. Work for it.
As the Strikers have come back and tied it up here in the second half. On the near side, going after it is a very quick Devin Greer. Greer in the box, a shot, and over the top of the net. Nearly the winning goal that time as Greer fed her teammate down to Central, and she popped it up just over the top of the net. It is still 2-2 in this Coast Soccer League match. Beautiful run by Devin Greer again. She's done it all match long down that right flank. Intercepts it now, trying to beat Hammer, and it goes past the goal line. And what will it be? It looks like it's supposed to be a goal kick, but never know. It might have been a corner kick, as the center ref has changed his mind before. Hammer, and there's a double whistle. And that's the end of the match. The final score, the Strikers with a late goal get their second one And NHB had 2 in the first half, so it's 2-2 tie. We hope you enjoyed all the action in this match, this Coast Soccer League match, and we will be back with interviews and closing comments from the young ladies who participated in this 8v8 match today. Stick with us. Greg Porter back here with the NHB Black young ladies from the U9s. And you are?
Katie
Katie. What's your last name, Katie?
Freeman.
Okay. Talk a little bit about this game today, Katie.
It was a lot of fun today, and I almost scored a goal, but it hurt myself too.
Okay. Where did you hurt yourself?
On my knee.
Okay. Are you feeling a lot better now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So far, this is your first tie this season. Talk about the way your team has played this year.
We played good, and we won the last couple of games.
Okay, so it's been a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Katie, what school you go to, and tell us if you have a teacher or a subject that you like over at that school.
Tamara, and my subject is math.
Okay. So you're a really good mathematician, huh?
Yes.
All right. Okay, good deal. Let me talk to your teammate in the Central and tell us your name.
Delaney Trounce.
Okay, Delaney, talk about this game and just talk about the way your season's gone so far.
The season has gone great, and this was a really tough game, so I'm hoping that we don't do it again.
Are you going to see this team again, Delaney?
I hope not. We're playing them.
Okay, well, Delaney, talk about your next game. Do you know who you're going to play next?
No.
All right. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
All right, Delaney, what school you go to, and talk about how good things are over at that school. You got a favorite subject or teacher?
I go to Hopeview, and my teacher is pretty great, and I'm in a combo, but I might move.
Okay. If you move, will that just be another school, or are you going to move out of the area?
I'm going to just move to a different class.
Oh, okay, that's good. All right, let me talk to your teammate to the outside, and you are?
Jillian Rule.
Okay, Jillian, talk about, you scored one of the goals today. Talk about just this game and what you guys look forward to in the future.
Well, it was my first goal in this season, and, well, I think that we're going to do really good.
Yeah.
Well, it was a lot of fun to watch. It looked like you guys were having a good time out there. Talk about the school you go to and maybe a favorite subject or teacher at that school.
I go to Seacliff, and I really love art.
Oh, art's great. All right, girls, I'm going to count off 1, 2, 3, and on 3, you guys do your cheer, okay? It's going to be on 3. 1, 2, 3.
NHB! Go!
All right. Let me talk to some of the other young ladies. They're right behind you, and you girls can stay right there. And you are?
Taylor Camps.
Okay. Taylor, talk about this game today.
Well, I think we did really good, and so I'm happy for the season to keep going on and on.
Okay. It's a lot of fun. You guys play really well out there. You guys, protect your half of the field, and then you put some pressure on them, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What does your coach say?
Well, he says
a lot of things, right? But what do you try to focus on?
like marking up and getting on my player. And he says this one thing called armpit, where I make the person uncomfortable when I go up to them. I do it to Jillian. It makes her like uncomfortable. Live? Oh, that's.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot of fun, and you're going to have a lot of success in the future. Or what school you go to, and you have a favorite subject or teacher at that school?
I go to Seacliff, and I like a lot of subjects, so I can't pick a favorite.
Okay. You just like being at school, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As well as soccer, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, let me talk to your teammate to the next of you, and you are?
I'm Camille Heidelbaugh.
Okay, Camille, talk about this game today.
Well, I think we did really good, and we can make some improvements, but I think we did pretty well.
Pretty well. So it was a lot of fun at playing out there on the pitch, right?
Yes, it was.
All right, Camille, talk about things outside of soccer for you. What school you go to, favorite subject or teacher at that school, the way things go at that school?
I go to Huntington Christian School, and I like math, and usually at recess I play soccer.
All righty, good deal. Let me talk to your teammate to the next of you, and you are?
I'm Alexis Black.
Okay, Alexis, talk about this game today. Did you have a lot of fun out there?
Yes.
Okay. Did you get to do a lot of things maybe that you wanted to try to do in the game that you normally do in every game?
Yeah. It's hard.
You just wish that you guys could have won, right?
Yeah.
All righty. Well, you guys haven't lost this season, so that's a good thing. Talk about things outside of soccer for you. At school, what's your favorite subject or teacher at that school?
My favorite subject is math.
Okay, what school you go to?
Hopeville.
Okay, all right. So what's your favorite math project that you like to do or things?
Dividing.
Dividing. There you go. It's good stuff. All righty. Well, let me talk to your teammate to the left of you, and you are?
Abby McCollum.
Okay, Abby, talk about this game today.
Well, I think we did really good, and I think all my teammates worked really hard. We almost won, and I think we did great.
All right. Well, it's kind of a little bit warm today, so, I mean, you know, that might have slowed you guys up towards the end, but basically you guys played a great game. When you're not playing soccer, what school you go to and your favorite subject or teacher at that school?
I go to Newland Elementary School, and I really like art, and my teacher's name is Mrs. Evans.
Okay, I'm going to, since your two teammates are to the left of you, I'm going to let you have the microphone and hand it to them, and they say some of the same things that you've just got through saying. Say your names and what school you go to and all that stuff.
I'm Megan Larson, and I think we played a great game, and I think that the other team were really good. And I go to Moffett Elementary, and my favorite subject is math.
Okay, so you had a good time today then? Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm Cecilia Dew, and I think we played really great, and we almost won, and they were a really good team, and I go to Pajapio Academy, and my favorite subject is science.
Okay, one more cheer for you girls. For your club. On three. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you, girls. Greg Porter back here for the Nhb Black scenario and the head coach. And you're?
Cameron Black.
Cameron, talk a little bit about how much of a pleasure it is to see your kids learn and progress in what you're trying to teach them.
Well, the most enjoyable thing to see is the girls having fun. So that comes first. But yes, the progression they've made from the beginning. We started training in January, and just a progression we made from then to now. It is enjoyable, and it's another part of it that's a lot of fun is seeing the pleasure the girls get when they see themselves playing better and stuff. A good example is the girl that scored our second goal today. That's her first goal she scored with us this year, and how important of a goal it was. So, and then just how her teammates came to her and celebrated, so she was able to get that feeling was pretty neat to see for her as well.
So how does the rest of the season play out for you guys?
The number one thing, I'm sorry.
It's okay, your daughter.
The number one thing for me is just to keep the game enjoyable for them to want to be able to come back and play the following year, and then for their skill levels to improve. At this age, it's nice to win. I mean, we all like to win, but that's not the number one thing. So if they enjoy the game and want to continue to play next year, and they've improved, then that's great.
Then you've accomplished your goal, right?
That's what I wanted to do, make the game stay enjoyable for them and for them to progress, and for the parents to be happy with the progression of their children and the way that I deal with their children.
All right, Cameron. Well, I'm going to let you get on. It's kind of warm and get some. Cameron was taking care of those soccer balls along the sideline. You saw him, and you saw the whole action out there on the pitch today. It was a fine game between Nhb Black and the Isc Strikers, where it resulted in a 2-2 tie. I'm Greg G.K. Porter for LandsmanProductions.com with George on the camera saying take care of yourself as always. God bless, and save this one on the hard drive.